Hello everyone. So I just finished viewing the Red Brick virtual coaching website, and my initial impression of it was just how well organized it was. The colors on it are also very appealing to the eye, and all the information that you would need to know about it as a employer looking to increase the wellness of his employees is all right there. The thing that stood out to me most was probably the research part of it was just how that they gave you the results, like the numbers of what their program can do, to the website and or to like your company, which I think is great. Because a lot of sources in one of the previous projects we did for this class, I noticed a lot of them didn't really give results. It just kind of showed like this is what we offer, but Red Brick kind of changed that and was just like this is what we offer, and this is what happened when these things were put into play. And to me, that can be so useful as like a person who runs a company, just because they know what they're getting into. They kind of know what to expect instead of going in with a blind eye. As a future professional, the components that I saw that are a must for any future website that I have are probably definitely the demo. I didn't get to view the demo just because it seemed like a lot of information that I didn't have. But the fact that they offer the demo to where they can kind of show you what they would have to offer, like what they can kind of do for your company, I think that is great. And also just the amount of information they had, like they really just seemed like they put everything out there for you to see. And they also included a research part where they showed all of like the research they've done, into making Red Brick and making sure that it is viable source of wellness for all these companies. The thing that I did not like about the site from a potential client standpoint, that one's kind of tough to say, because although they did have a lot of information, I did notice that it seemed kind of short and dry. A lot of the things kind of seemed repetitive as far as like this is great because of this, and then this is also great because of the same reason. That kind of thing was. I definitely picked up on that a lot. But again, the amount of research or the amount of information they did have on there is still incredibly beneficial, because even though it may not be in depth for me, as a health and wellness major, who already has a good bit of knowledge on these topics, it's still a lot of information for these other people. And they probably don't want to give out all of the information and benefits for everything, just because they do want to save some for the actual clientele. How I can use this site to improve my future virtual coaching endeavors, really just the entire layout. It's very organized. It's very easy to navigate as far as the toolbar and showing you what they do and how they do it, what the results are, what are their capabilities, what places they focus on. All of these are really great for future clients to see and to really understand, like I said before, what they're getting into. And also, I thought the demo is an extremely useful tool. As I said before, I didn't actually you do the demo, but I'm assuming that the demo includes, just like a almost cut and dry of, what they'll initialize and everything else. And I also really liked how they included the reward system and, the challenges that they face, and also, like some incentives that they include. All of that is really, really good because, a lot of times incentives are a huge motivator for, people who are getting into wellness, especially in a corporation. I remember last semester we went to the EMC out in Carrollton, and they really focused on their incentives. What the employees would get, and they said that because of the incentives they offer, they had so much more employee participation, and that can be really, really helpful. So all in all, I think it's a great tool, a great website, and a great thing that companies can use to really ensure that their employees are getting or being as well as possible, and are want to participate and continue to engage in activity. So yeah, thank you guys very much, and hope you all have had a wonderful week.